Alright, so today guys, we have the event. The event that has been out for quite some time. It is currently 12:20. I literally got out at midnight from work. I am really exhausted right now. But the problem is that if I don't do this event now, I will never be able to do the event ever. Because there's only 3 days left of this Wind Bloom's Breath. So I have to finish this now. Because I work the next 4 days. So yes. The honeyed scents of the Windbloom Festival are... the honeyed scents of the Windbloom Festival are wafting upon the winds again. During this festival of unparalleled romance, why not come to the city upon the lake for a spell and learn to follow the floral fragrances riding the winds of freedom. From a note most accidentally discovered, embark again on a journey most fantastical. Okay, so I think because there's side things that we can do as well. I'm gonna point this out now. This video, I'm only going to be doing the main story. Because I believe all the side stuff, there's like extra game modes that you can play. I will do that on the next video. I just want to get the story out of the way so I understand what happens. And then I'll get all my Primo Gem stuff tomorrow. I'll do the other extra stuff tomorrow. Because I was genuinely excited for the music, like the Guitar Hero event. That one was really fucking fun the last time it came out. And I jammed out. Are you guys... Wait. Oh, it's my damn headset. My damn headset is making the little popping sound in my ear, and I don't like it. You know what? Immediately after this gameplay, I'm going to fucking buy a new controller and throw this one away, because I hate this. Actually, let me change my controllers right now. Give me a second. Alright, there we go. Yes. No, well, no, I still hear it. What the hell? I don't know. But I don't think this should be much of an issue with this controller. This controller is the good controller. Well, out of the two it is, but...
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Yes, you're right, baby girl. So, oh, wait, I already prompted... Wait. I already had... prompted the event when because I usually go to Mondstadt to turn in my dailies and condense my resin. So the stuff I saved it here somewhere. It's here. It's here. I promise it's here. How far back was this? Listen, I know. What is this? I don't know what that is, but that's not it. I gotta delete that. I don't know what that is.
Earned loads of Mora for just standing around.
Staffed for some time.
Oh, I know what that is. Yeah. Okay. So it's not that. What's this? Why is this a thing?
We've been on a hot streak lately, haven't we? Let's grab some new commissions to keep our momentum up.
The Arataki Ito. I already got that video, so we can. I'm pretty sure I recorded that part, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's not important though. This one.
Thank you for Add Astro.
No, it would have. So why did I save this video? I'm sorry, you guys are hanging out with me. Wait, what was that?
The Knights of...
What am I doing just sitting there? AFK gaming. Alright.
Hey! Doesn't Mondstadt celebrate the Windbloom Festival around this time of year? Paimon has lots of good memories from the last one. The sweet scent of flowers on the breeze, the sweet smell of tasty snacks on the breeze, the feeling of the breeze on your face? The only downside was the lack of commissions. But Paimon's sure that was just a one-time thing. There's gotta be someone who needs our help, right? Let's go see how things are this year.
Okay. Alright. So I was genuinely just going around doing my stuff. I haven't come to I have not come to the Dawn Winery. Come to the Dawn Winery? Came to the Dawn Winery in a long time. I don't know how to English either, apparently. And I was just gonna get my the crystal flies that were in this area, and then this prompted when the event first came around. So yeah, that was definitely part of it. That was relevant. We can delete that now. Yes, we can delete. Okay, next 59 seconds. What's this one? Oh. Wait. Oh, I remember this. Dude, alright, okay. So basically the story is I was playing this game. I like to show off my Jean, right? Because I'm very proud of how I built her. She's like one of the most OP Jeans in all of Genshin, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And I usually show off her set, her skills, and all that stuff. Her whole kit, fighting Azjaha, and I just go to other people's worlds and we fight Azjaha. Well, as I was loading into this world, this was a funny moment that I was cracking up at, because I was like, wait a minute, I know this melody. Like, I've heard this before. And then this happened. Alright. Okay, well, that's... I'm glad I got that down. I'll probably upload that later. But, yeah, I just... I found that funny, because, I've heard the melody before. I just don't remember... I don't know the name of the song, whatever it is, so... Alright, moving on. No, that's not it. Nope, that's Overwatch. Wait. Where is it? Is it this one? Maybe it's this. It has to be this one. I switched, right? I switched to Genshin. I switched to Genshin. I switched to Bro. I switched to Genshin. No, because these recordings only work. Bro, what? Oh, right here, Mike. I was like, where is it? It's like... Okay, I don't know what I was doing here, actually. What am I doing here? This is it. This has got to be it. I was doing my dailies. Okay, doing my dailies. Oh, wait. Here we go. Alright. Yes. Commission complete. Alright, let's head... Oh, we're not done yet. Shit. Okay, commission complete. Now we head back home. See, I go to my usual spot right there. I go and turn in my commissions. The little alchemist table to the left there. I don't know. And then it prompted me the event.
Hey there, Catherine.
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
So, got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future. With the arrival of the Windbloom Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones, but it's customary to do this oneself without assistance. Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild. Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Ew.
I'm not jealous.
You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last 2 glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds? That's what this feels like.
That's a very specific of you, Paimon.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
Talk to me.
Whoa! Sucrose?
Sucrose. Whoa, somebody needs help after all. Whoa!
What is wrong with you? That's no way to greet a friend we haven't seen in so long.
Right.
No, not help like in the Windbloom sense. It's just... How do I explain?
Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
Phew. Okay. Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windbloom Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year.
What does that even mean?
My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love.
Oh, that sounds annoying.
Fun. So how did they decide who to appoint anyway?
They spun an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen.
This method seems a bit arbitrary. What?
I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role.
Okay.
Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
A test tube.
Is that a test tube?
Oh.
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube.
Huh?
That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
Oh, is that it?
Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research?
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
Like an extra sweet flower.
Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that.
What?
I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to. Anyway, I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy. Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy.
More like a sweet madame breath. Paimon, be serious. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. I was probably sitting idle for a sec. I wasn't really paying attention. All I remember is that I queued up and I was like, okay.
Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay? So, does it need to be more like official or ceremonious or something?
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows?
No.
In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it. For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula to a point where it was finally consistently effective. Similarly, In order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windbloom Festival and all.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how to approach this...
No. Don't worry. Leave this to me.
Really? You have a plan?
Yeah, experience is on my side.
If she's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking, anyway. But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet madame? Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love, after all. How could you refuse?
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
What?
Oh, sure.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Kale's back there. I see it. I remember this. I was like, wait a minute. I see Kale.
Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale, right? When did she arrive in Mondstadt? Let's go say hi.
You know, I think Kale and Sucrose have some of the best looking thighs in this game because of the leggings or whatever it is that you call those things. Stockings? Leggings? No, they're not leggings. I think they're stockings, right? The fuck are they called? I don't know what they're called now. I don't know what they're called because I've never bought in them. I just know that women's legs look great in them. What are they called? Stockings? I'm genuinely wondering. But my internet is just extremely slow. Let's continue with the story. Yeah!
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
It's called a stocking.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Thigh-high stockings.
Add Astra.
Wait, what are stockings and tights? Stockings in some cases can be synonymous with tights. They're another footed, tight-fitted garment that comes in range of fabric styles. I don't know. But yeah, man. I think they both, Kale and Sucrose, have really attractive legs with the stockings. I think maybe more so Kale, but I don't know.
Hey! Hey!
Oh, hey you guys. What are the chances?
What are you doing here, Kale?
You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
She's so cute.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
She squints in it.
I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy. If you can do these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing.
Why don't I remember her voice?
What
She's
does
really...
these things refer to?
Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look.
What? What is this? What am I looking
I
at?
asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips.
Alright, perhaps we can ask a friend about this later. Oh, here she comes. Sucrose.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but What's the name of that storybook you just mentioned?
Oh, it was called The Boar Princess.
Oh, Fischl. Wait, no, not Fischl.
That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all.
Do you know her? Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Avonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest.
That's very specific.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my god! Oh my god, this is... my heart. I can't...
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy.
That is so fucking cute. I didn't actually think about this.
Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could it be real?
Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything.
Why not?
The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel.
That's a great take. I love it. Exactly. Who would want to hurt a child's feelings? Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose?
If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something? I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation. With no other information on hand or prior research to compare against, I'm afraid it might not even be worth considering.
Wow.
She's impressed.
Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more.
What?
But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time?
Would you like to get the Lantern of Utmost Joy?
Well, yes. I mean, if possible.
Then, what would you wish for, Kale?
Thick bitches.
I'd wish for a better personality.
What?
Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already. That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do... Kale! I know that voice. It's...
Amber! What?
Kale! You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
Pita
You
pockets.
bet.
What?
They're getting yummier each time you make them.
I was gonna say that sounds good.
Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before? A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt. So ever since my Elizar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured.
Oh right, right. She got cured when we did that the story quest. That's great. That's really great.
Thanks.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Yeah,
Of course. Fine by me.
absolutely.
Sure, go right ahead. Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, baby girl Jean.
Okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now? I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
Ooh, you can count on us.
Awesome. See you later then.
Yep.
You alright there, Kale? You look kinda disappointed.
I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope? I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation.
Oh.
If she had a little more self-confidence, then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Okay, and then this is where it ends. Yes, go to the Mondstadt gate. Go to Mondstadt's gate. Mondstadt's gate, yes. I was like, no! Anyways, okay, I can delete that now. We got it all down. Yes. Delete. Done. Done. Yes. So, my brother told me that basically there are areas where certain characters show up. I'm not going to try and fight these characters because apparently they show up in different areas every day. And I just don't have the energy, man. I just do not have the energy in me right now. I was actually debating while watching these past few minutes just to actually just do the first part and then go to bed because I am genuinely tired. I've had a really long day, Ed. I think I woke up at like 9. Yeah, at 9 this morning, almost 10. I'm stressed. And I don't know, man. It's already gonna be 1 o'clock here soon. So I think, I don't know, man. We'll see how far I can get before I call the quits. But yeah, I don't feel in the mood to actually go look for certain characters in certain areas and this and that. I just want to enjoy the story. But if I do run into them, then alright, cool. But otherwise, nah. Not in the mood. Alright, to Mondstadt's gate. Wait, is that right? Yes, here we go. You know, thinking about it, I genuinely have not been here in the front gate. I knew it wouldn't be an issue. Wait a minute. Okay. I knew it wouldn't be an issue because all I ever do when I come here is just go to the... Well, yeah, like I said, the alchemy table, and then straight to Catherine here in front of me to turn in my commissions. That's pretty much it. Ow! Fuck you, Timmy. Tainari! Sino's here too!
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Oh.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra. No?
Kainari! Sino! Over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you.
You should have fucked up Timmy's birds on the way over here, man. It's a thing. Fuck that
And who's
kid.
this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
I was gonna say something, but I'm just not gonna say it. It's just regarding. Fucking no. It's nothing important. It's nothing important. Never mind.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
This is such a trip, dude. Sumeru characters coming to Mondstadt. Like, I can understand why Kale's here, but Sino and Tainari? Well, maybe Tainari is here because of Kale, but... Okay. I see what they did. So, Kale's here because of Amber, right? Tainari's here because of Kale, and then... Sino's here because of Tainari.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
Really?
I've been here on my own loads of times before.
Okay.
What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and 2 especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
Oh, a Beto.
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Oh my god. Did you fuck up Timmy's birds then at least, dude? Fuck that kid.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Oh, you got this, Sucrose. You got this.
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out.
I actually want to see her response because I know she could do it.
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
Actually, that makes sense. I forgot. Tainari, he makes, medicines. So yeah, I guess that does... I understand why he's asking.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders. And Kale's was traveling musician.
Ah. And you find that sort of roleplay fun?
Very much so.
Ah, yes, of course. Of course.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Oh, I hear that. Yo.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Okay, hold on. Before we get into that, I completely forgot. I was going to mention this after I reviewed that video that I deleted. Kale's voice actress, man, has a really fucking cute voice. Just now, her fucking giggle was absolutely attractive. I find myself falling in love. Okay, well, actually, I can't even say that because, like, I love Kale. She, like, when I first met her, I don't even know when that was when I first met her, but I just remember like fangirling for her because she was such a sweetheart, dude. And but it's been so long that I couldn't even remember her voice. Like her voice now is like tripping me out how I don't remember it. But yes, very cute laugh.
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket,
What? I've never heard that reference.
it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Oh, Albedo's already in the work here. He's working on something.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo,
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion.
What is that? Dude, I always feel like there have been situations, dude, that I can totally fucking relate to this situation that Albedo was in, where he's been kind of quiet the entire time while everyone else is talking. I've been in that situation where I've been in party chats, right? Playing DVD with people or getting to trying to get to know people. And I don't know what the fuck to say, dude. I feel so irrelevant. But this right here is, I actually like the way that he said this. Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. Like, it's maybe it's not like hip or cool or whatever. Like I probably would sound like a nerd, but this is actually a very unique way to reintroduce yourself, like to say, hey, I'm here still. Yeah. So what's up? All right. Sorry. I was impressed with the wording. That's all.
I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later. But before that, I invite the three of you to look at this.
All right. Accommodations. One of Mr. Goth's other properties priority. The Ventures Guild reception area. Backup plan to be confirmed. Food, group meals on the first day following, which all are free to make their own. What the fuck am I reading? I'm not reading that.
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice.
Impressive multitasking.
Hardly.
What?
Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician.
No, that's not. He wasn't being serious about that.
Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look. And should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
Dude, I'm actually wondering the interaction here between Albedo and Tainari, dude. Because I know Tainari is one of those kind of guys that really goes into detail as well as Albedo. So, like, this is also a pretty interesting interaction between these two.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board.
Wait. You're not included in this itinerary. What do you three think?
Wait! Doesn't Paimon's opinion matter anymore? Paimon's technically a guest in Mondstadt too, you know.
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician I'll approve. Thank you.
Oh, so we're sticking with that. All right, cool.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents.
I can help too.
And I'll just stand around.
Paimon will take her to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Ah, I'm already looking forward to it. Nice idea.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
I feel like we've been out here all night. Go to Good Hunter and order some food. Let's go. Hello there, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. Can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up.
Thank you.
Would you like anything else?
Some thick bitches.
Do we, want anything else?
That'll be all. Oh, if we must, one sweet madame, I guess.
Yay! So you do remember after all. You're just the best. Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a wind bloom.
Oh, okay. Just don't ruin your appetite for later, all right?
No need to worry about that. Paimon can make room for good food.
I hear that.
All right, just a moment.
Arigato.
Oh, that was great. If that was a Windbloom treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Windbloom Festival every day.
Oh, man, dude. Paimon, dude, I seriously love her, man. Like, she's such, like... I don't know. I talked about this before. I think it was on the last video. I don't remember. Yeah. I think it was on the last video where we hugged her. And I was like, dude, Paimon really is truly one of those people that I cannot imagine playing Genshin without. Like, she's just become, I don't know, man. She's just grown on me. I love her character. She's a goofball. Alright, head over to the camping site. Oh, it's just... Oh, we're just right there?
Take it easy.
Oh, yeah, we are. The whole gang's here. Cool.
All right, looks like we're all here.
We're not late, are we?
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kali put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, she's one of the forest rangers. She probably works with this stuff all the time. Did anybody else notice that before this cutscene it was nighttime? Now it's day? Evening?
I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
That's alright. I'm just as useless as anybody else. Wait, what am I saying? Sucrose is not useless. I'm trying to insult myself and I feel like I just insulted her.
Thanks.
God damn it.
It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Yeah.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down.
After a delicious feast, everyone sits around the campfire.
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
Umami. Yes, that was a really weird saying. Was really very good. I've never heard that before.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Umami.
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess, small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
Me, absolutely
I'll have
me.
some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally.
What's happening here?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
No.
Tighnari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get it.
No? Not funny?
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, this fucking jokes of Sino's. I was like, what the fuck did he just say? I'm sorry, Sino. I'm sorry. I didn't get what was happening until everyone started, like... Alright. Okay.
Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Is no one gonna interject? No one's gonna stop him from explaining?
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. The bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time, or something?
I like it that you're trying here. Sorry about me hitting my mic here earlier. I literally was just cracking up at Sino's joke. That was so dumb that I didn't catch on. Alright, or that eating enough lavender melons would have no effect. I say we put these theories to the test.
Hey! Not you two! I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, it feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer.
That's not funny, dude.
It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose. Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year.
Oh, that's right. She knows Lisa. I completely forgot about that.
I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
I remember there was a stream that I was watching. I forget the I think it's called Sweetly. It's like this VTuber anime redhead character. I think it's Sweetly. Sweet ILY. Sweetly. And she was like, I guess she left up her own videos when she was doing like a 24-hour stream or some kind of long stream. And she was reading the manga or whatever they have going on with Genshin. And Kale, I had seen a picture of Jean and Kale. They had an interaction as well. Of course, Lisa was there too, and that's how I figured this stuff out. But, yeah. So it wouldn't surprise me if she throws out that she knows Jean too.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Kale's Windbloom. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt.
His face.
There's also Cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Actually, yeah, cauliflower.
Moving swiftly on.
Dude, I love this fucking Saito, dude. I love the fucking awkwardness that he leaves, dude. It's so fucking hilarious.
Wow. He just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation. Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. Two birds with one stone.
How about this, Saito?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Oh, damn. Wait. Oh, I was gonna say, look at Kale, dude. God damn, she looked pretty hot. I mean, obviously, I have a thing for thighs, all right? I'm gonna say I already made it a statement. I think I've made it very clear that I have a thing for thighs. But yes, dude, Kale. Oh my God, Sucrose is in the picture too. Yeah, I would say Kale definitely has the superior, more attractive thighs. But I think it's because she's showing more skin. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm getting caught up right now. Let's continue with the story.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
I have.
And that is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Calx for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Calx was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
Calx? Isn't that...
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
Wait a minute. I'm a little behind here. Who's Calx? I don't remember.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh,
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual. Please, just call me Albedo.
okay. I don't remember. I feel like I've played the story because Mr. Calx does sound familiar, but I don't remember it actually being Albedo. So whenever I did play the story quest or whatever it was where he was called Mr. Calx, I that must have been so long ago.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us. Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice.
I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
I feel like when it comes to these things, when people ask me, like if they, I feel like I would feel wrong if I were to charge somebody. So I want to see what Albedo says here, because I don't know if he's gonna say that he would do it for free, but as a first time, since we're all friends here apparently, right? As a first time, I probably would do it if it's something small, right? For free. There wouldn't be any charge. I feel like charging a friend would be wrong on the first interaction. I don't know. But because I don't think it would be a habit, right? But if it did become a habit, then it would make more sense to charge them. But, you know, we'll see. What does it says?
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
My jokes? You like them?
I do.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
My nutritional meal!
Oh, right. She said...
Okay, should we go over and take a look too?
No, I think we're fine here. She's got it. I forgot that... There was a meme of Sino, not a meme, like a video on Instagram I saw one time where Sino was telling a joke and Albedo like kept like a smooth face, like he was just like he had a poker face, and then it went to like a little cloud above his head like he's having thoughts or something, and it was a picture of him like cracking up on the inside. I don't know. I find it funny.
I'd be grateful if you could check on Sucrose. As for our new friends here, leave them to me.
Alright, Sidem?
So, a good joke is not necessarily required to make people laugh at them.
Well, Albedo and Sucrose were delightful, but this was still an exhausting meal.
Kale. Dude, it's Kale.
The cooking pot. Is everything okay?
Okay, they clearly want me to investigate this cooking pot. It's Kale, Noelle, oh shit. Oh my god, who are the characters that... Wait, baby girl. Dude, this... Yes. Yes. I was literally gonna say I haven't checked my mail recently because I've been getting caught up, but yes, I was well aware that baby girl Jean's birthday had passed a few days ago. So yeah, I forgot about this, but there's the pizza again. That's the one I think we got last year too. I was going to check the character archives because there are certain. Wait. I wanted to check something else here too. Characters own. Wait. No, that's not. Okay. Alright, well, I wanted to see real quickly the characters that I am absolutely in love with. Okay? The ones that are like, the ones that just make my heart melt. First of all, Kale, absolutely, she's on the list. Who's next? Kokomi, I wouldn't say... No, she's not one for sure, but I was going to say something else. Jinyan. Yes. This is a big yes. Sucrose. No. Well, Sucrose is mad fucking cute, but... Noelle. This is another one. I'm trying to... I guess not. Damn, I guess it was just them three.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
So, Noelle, Jinyan, and Kale. Those are the three characters that I am in love with, that I just think are the absolute fucking cutest, happiest, they make my heart warm characters. I don't know, man. They just do. Like Kale, she's just a sweetheart, bro. She's genuinely like just a sweetheart. Noelle, that was my day one sweetheart, dude. Fucking Jinyan, when I first met Jinyan, I didn't really... I don't think my first interaction with her was like, oh my god, I love her. No, I fell in love with Jinyan because of her personality. I got to know her, and she is just a happy person, dude, and that makes me happy.
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
That's alright, Sucrose. Don't let it get you down, alright?
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess we'll have to do this again another day. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kale seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking.
Is she? I mean, I get the feeling as well, but...
Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kale the chance to accept the blessing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah! She's someone who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait.
Alright, I keep forgetting about the test tube breathing thing. Is that... I don't know what I think about that. It's kind of unusual, right? Like, everyone just breathing into a test tube and... I don't know.
As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
Aw, Sucrose. Look at Kale's smile, though. Yeah, that truly is precious.
All right, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
I know how I can find out.
Huh? Right.
I'll be back shortly.
Alright, let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime. We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh? Well, now Paimon really wants to hear it for some reason.
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you!
Oh my god, dude! My heart! Eula! Oh! Why was she running? What's going on?
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Oh, yeah, no, everything's okay. We're chilling.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Oh my god, Eula's here too!
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way.
God damn that ass on Eula, man. Dude, Eula is such a fucking woman, dude. I love this queen. She is literally... Okay, it's funny how, like, I was talking about the characters that I absolutely adore. Noelle, Xinyan, and then Kale, right? Those are the three characters I love. But when it comes to my three main girls on this game, right? Eula, Jean, Yelan. Those are my top three queens, dude. And I am so happy to see Eula here. I hope she says something right now.
Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Please say something.
Good evening.
Oh!
You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Yes. I'm so happy to see you. You, like, everyone's been dog shitting on Mihoyo because you haven't had a rerun in over a year. It's like, I'm so glad that I C6R5'd you like a long ass time ago. I'm gonna get her support, her dedicated support. Well, everyone's been fucking trashing on her support. The dude Mika, or I think his name's Mika, yeah. Because, he's not really much of a... Well, he is, but like he's... Everyone's just complaining because they want him to be better. They want him to be like a Faruzan for Xiao. Or like a... You know what I mean? Like Faruzan does pretty damn good. I don't know, man. I'm going too far into this. But yes, I'm happy to see Eula. She's mad fucking beautiful.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope?
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
Yeah? Yeah?
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
Yeah, I agree. We should preserve our energy.
All right. I'll start packing up.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you?
That's right.
Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time.
I have
We
a
can go
question.
corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move.
One of my questions is, the last time that we did this Windbloom Festival, right? Was it when Venti had us like plant that flower or what was it? It was wine, right? By the tree. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? This tree right here. There was an event where we planted some wine. And it was right here. Wait. It was either right here, where we're standing, or right here. No, I feel like it was right here. Yeah, somewhere right here. But, was that during the last, Windbloom event? Windbloom? I don't know, man. Oh, wait! Wait. This is a perfect opportunity to look this information up. Because I'm actually thinking about ending the gameplay here. Locations of... Characters... Wind Bloom event. Near the crafting bench. What? Alright. Okay, so yeah. Albedo at the Good Hunter restaurant balcony. Timaeus and... What? What? Timaeus? Clee and Mona at Starfield Lake? What? Oh, this is the final act. What? Mona and Clee... Timaeus and Yinja? What? I'm so confused. I didn't even know Clee was part of this. Nor did I know Mona was part of this either. Shit, I kind of fucked it up for myself, didn't I? I just wanted to see where these dudes were at. I couldn't even... Okay, whatever. Let's just go to this thing. Angel's Share. Oh, he's just hanging out here.
Oh, it's been a while.
I'm uncalled it. Tone deaf bard, drinking as usual.
Hey, I'm all for it, man.
Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
He's just chilling out here by himself, man. He's just chilling, dude.
Okay.
So, what do you make of it?
Yeah, do you have any thoughts?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windbloom Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Ugh.
Oh.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two.
And a blessing or two to boot.
A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen. Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel. There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink?
Yes.
You know, a favor for a favor. Or, given the way that you're staring at me, perhaps you'd like to get me that drink now? I, of course, would be most amenable to that. But I believe you have friends waiting for you. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of time during the festival.
Alright, good. Good stuff. Let me see where Eula and, they pop over here. Let me look at this real quick, because I want to see where these characters are, man. I would like to interact with them. Oh, yes! Okay, so they're here in Mondstadt. Where to find Eula, Amber, Sucrose, and Kale? Near the building east of the... Oh, okay. So I just read it the wrong way. Well, no, not that. Why would they put... Where to find Albedo, where to find Sino. Oh my god. This thing is literally all over the place. There is no organization on this page.
Onwards. We have work to do.
Oh, this isn't the right... Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's just random. Like, I can't really get a definitive answer. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, where am I going? Inside. This way...
A flower that is not of this world. Not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's have the bad news first, I guess.
Huh? Really? Don't most people usually want to hear the good stuff first?
Just get to the point, Paimon. Nah, honestly, I would prefer to hear the bad news first. That's usually what I would say.
Oh, alright then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Right? What?
Paimon ate the bad news!
What? Oh!
Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
Oh my god.
It's fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing?
Oh my god.
Or is it deeper than that?
I feel like this whole conversation has just gone, like, out of my, I don't know, I can't help. I'm sorry. You're on a whole nother level, Sucrose.
Whoa, slow down! Paimon's head is already starting to spin.
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world?
If by that you mean a flower from beyond this world, I mean, Albedo did make something like that once.
Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper. It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for myself.
Okay, I see.
Could it be the wind bloom?
Oh, now that you mention it, that's definitely a possibility. The wind bloom doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means for themselves. In which case, the wind bloom doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction. I've made a note. Okay, I better go read up on this.
Okay.
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
I mean, even a broken clock is right twice a day, so... We're counting on you for the rest, Paimon.
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here in, say, 2 days' time?
Yes.
Sure thing! In the meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles in the prophecy. But, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Kale about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her, and I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to mention it to her.
Okay, cool.
All right. Thanks so much.
Gathering of Outlanders. Alright, so... Yes, here's all the stuff that I can do on the side. For now, I need to go to Mondstadt's side gate. Oh, yeah, that's where I was at doing the side stuff. So apparently... They're here somewhere. Wait, was it here? Or what did I say it was? The fuck are these characters? Actually, I know where Albedo's at. Albedo, I think, is sitting where Lisa was sitting the other day. I mean, the other event. Wait, right here? No, he's not. Where are you all?
Take it easy.
What? Oh, okay, no, it's not here. It's, okay. Venti's gone. Okay, hold on. What? Knights of Favonius. Maybe they're around here. Because it said something about them hanging around the Knights of Favonius. No. Maybe up top? Oh my god. Alright. Hold on.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Alright.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good. Is a blessing from Barbados.
Yep. Come on, get me to the end of this.
Let the wind lead.
Sorry, I'm just reviewing real quick.
May the god of Animo protect you. Everything we have is a blessing from
Okay,
Barbados.
after completing this quest, Albedo, Tainari, Sino, Mika. They can be found in the open world. Albedo and Tainari. Talk to Albedo near the eastern edge of Star Snatch Cliff. Eastern edge of Star... Okay. Star Snatch Cliff. East. North. Okay, so somewhere this... Oh my god, I gotta get up there. This would make sense, actually, because this is where all the flowers are. Eastern edge.
Take it easy.
Where the fuck are y'all? There's no pictures, it just says they have to be somewhere here. I don't know, my nose is so stuffy. I feel like it's stuffy. Am I being jebaited? Where are they? What? Talk to start what? No way. Dude, get this ad out of my face. Near the eastern edge. Why don't they give me a picture so I know?
Take it easy.
I don't see him. No idea. Oh! Oh, there is a picture. Come on, pinpoint it for me. Oh my god, that's such a horrible fucking... Okay, somewhere by this... A rock? What? Let me see. Somewhere right here. I see you!
Take it easy.
Oh.
I've heard that Cecilia's only grow in remote spots at high altitude, and that you're unlikely to ever see one unless you go looking for it. Though they can be preserved for a long time as specimens, I can't take back the beauty they possess in the wild. It's a shame.
Shall I ask Sucrose to develop a Cecilia variant with improved soil adaptability for you? I should warn you, though, it may very well end up with a name like Tetratanic Ananimo Cecilia, or perhaps Epsilon Series Cecilia Variation 601 Sumeru Growth Type.
Is this you attempting to tell a joke?
No, that's actually the case.
Unfortunately not. I'm being completely serious.
In that case, I look forward to, well, whichever of those two it ends up being.
Back to our previous topic. If you wish to use antitoxic compounds from calla lilies in an antidote, then I have a few suggestions.
That's it, right? No more other...
I've heard this, though they can be...
Shall I ask? I should warn...
Is this you? It's...
Unfortunate.
In that case...
Back to our
Sorry. Alright. So we got that one, right? Let's see what else I can find. Talk to Mika's... Wait, Mika and Sino? We're gonna see Mika? Somewhere... Okay, I guess? What? What are they doing over here? I don't know. It looks like it's somewhere here. That's probably the bridge. I think that's the bridge. It could very... Oh, yeah, this is the bridge. What? Mika's here? Oh, they're taking a picture. Yo, Mika, what are you... That is so crazy seeing him in the open world.
So this is Storm Terror's lair.
Oh, right. That's why we're out here, because of Sino.
From which direction will Storm Terror appear, I wonder?
Excuse me.
Who's there?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you.
I apologize as well. I acted on force of habit. You must be a local, yes? My name is Sino, and I'm here sightseeing in Mondstadt. In truth, it is I who am disturbing you.
Might I ask if you're looking for something here?
I'm waiting for Storm Terror to arrive.
You even set up a camera.
Yes. I hope to capture a good picture as reference material for an artist I know.
Oh, in that case, let me help keep watch too. From what I've heard, Storm Terror's movements have some regular schedule.
Roughly how often does it appear?
Hold on. I'll have to check against our data first. Let me consult my notes. Mr. Sino, sir? Are you going to stand there staring into the sky the entire time?
Don't worry, I'm quite strong. My neck can take it.
No, I mean, you should sit down. I brought a blanket. Here, you can borrow it.
I'll be alright.
Oh, okay. Well, weird. Now I'm staring up into the sky too.
I like Sino, like, my neck can handle it. It's very strong, or whatever he said. That was pretty funny. Okay, that's kind of cool though. Mika, I didn't know Mika was here. All right, Amber, Eula, Kale, where are you guys at? You guys are out on the beach. Okay. All right, let's check y'all out real quick. Let's go give y'all a visit before I end this gameplay. Somewhere right here, right? Yeah, right here.
Take it easy.
I don't see him. Where y'all at? Oh, there you are. Okay, I see y'all. It's alright, guys. I got him. Huh! Oh my god, Gina and Eula, look at them. Two queens of mine, dude. And Yelan! What are y'all looking at? What's going on? What are you pointing at, Ember?
Whoa! Did you two see that? A bird with huge wings just flew by.
Oh, wait a minute. Storm Terror?
If Master Tainari was here, he'd be able to tell you its scientific names, species, and behaviors. But as for me, all I can tell you is it isn't a species we have in Sumeru.
Oh? Then what kinds of birds do you have in Sumeru?
Wait, I can't see Eula when she speaks.
Dusk birds. They have the most beautiful, vibrant colors. The feathers on their chests are the color of ripe sunsettias, and their wingtips are the color of tender mint leaves. They're not too skittish around people, and at my this tree that I often go past, there's a dusk bird there that always looks at me like it understands what I'm saying. I once picked up one of its feathers from the ground. It felt really nice.
You have keen observation skills and a love for living things. You'd be better served directing your energies there, rather than sighing and whining all the time.
Oh!
Eula says things in the most awkward way possible sometimes. Just ignore the second half, Kale.
No, it's fine. I know what she means. She does have a point. Are you hungry for fish? I see quite a few over there.
Sounds like someone's up for a fishing contest, huh? Fair warning, though. I won't lose.
Seriously? Another competition? I thought we were supposed to be sightseeing. But still, wait for me.
There's a thing that oh my god, dude, Eula. Oh my god, no. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's kind of creepy that Amber's pointing out like that still, but... Alright, is there any other interactions that we can do? Dia? And what?
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Wait, why is Dia and Candace part of this? Talk to Dia outside the door of the academia. Oh my god, this does not look, Okay, I guess we're going to Sumero City. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Why are we... I would have never guessed that there was a... Wait, is this the... Yeah. Somewhere by this little spot. Somewhere right here. Right? Isn't it? Above the U. Yeah, above the U. Oops, sorry, I almost fell off. Oh, yeah! Dia, what are you doing here?
Oh, hey there, traveler. Nice to see ya.
Wait, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour, Dia.
Well, Saito's out of the country on a trip, so he got me to come and help his subordinates take care of a few things. I guess you can say I'm his temporary substitute.
That's what he meant by two I remember when Sino said that he has two specific people helping him that he can trust. This would make sense, Dia and Candace.
The atmosphere around here is not too bad nowadays, so I don't mind sticking around once in a while. You've probably got a lot going on yourself, I bet. Good luck with everything.
Yeah. I hope to pull you on the standard banner. Yeah, man. Okay, so it makes sense now why she's out here. I'm like, why are we going to Sumero City? And then Candace. Somewhere by Aru Village.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Alright, let's get rid of this marker real quick, because I didn't get rid of the last one, so I need to move it. Aru Village? So I'm at the checkpoint right here. Somewhere, wait. By the, right, somewhere right here? Ah! Just one click, Mike. She down here? No, but I'll take this. Wait, I don't... Oh, she's somewhere near a market. Wait, I'm so confuzzled. Nope, that's not it. We gotta go back. Maybe she's, down here. Wait, what's happening here? Color... What? What is this? Oh, we're doing the fucking... Oh... No! This is the fucking quests! The world quests! I'm pretty sure of the Golden Slumber. The second part of that Golden Slumber quest. I don't know what I don't want to read this, man. Yeah, I'll read that another time. Luckily, this quest is not really something that, No, I don't want to talk to nobody. I want to see baby girl Candace. That's what I want to see. And I think she may be... No, that's not the right way. Actually, let me save that clip so I can come back to it another time if I need to. Yeah, sure, why not? Why is Candace... Why is this place... There she is. Candace.
Sataria, you should take a break and have a bite to eat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know this girl. This girl, she's talking to Sataria. There you go.
Sataria?
Thank you. Sorry, I was completely absorbed in what I was doing. I didn't even hear your voice.
Oh, it's all right. I'm glad that you enjoy the work you're doing.
Sorry you've ended up having to babysit me. I'm sure you have far more important things to do.
Well, Ramon's busy with the Eremites these days. But having me stand in as your bodyguard must be a welcome breath of fresh air for you. It's a change for me, too. My first time working as a bodyguard. I'm just treating it as a chance to get a taste of Dia's line of work.
I tried telling Mahamatra Sino that I can work unsupervised. Really, this ought to be the last of his worries. He said that educators willing to work in the desert are an extremely rare breed, so I need a bodyguard for protection at all times. I think he's being a little overprotective.
Hey.
But, at the end of the day, it's why we know we can count on the General Mahamatra. He and I are of the same mind in this case, so I am very happy to protect you. While you're in our village, we're partners. We don't want to cause you any unnecessary pressure, so please, try to enjoy your time here.
I like Lumine just standing in the background like... I don't know. It's just funny. Alright, let's go back and condense this resin so I can go to bed peacefully. Go to my usual spot. My usual spot is here. And yeah, let's call it there, guys. So I'm gonna end the gameplay. I'm gonna be honest, right? I haven't really been much into Genshin recently. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot. I feel like Genshin is kind of going downhill for me right now. I don't know. I don't really pay attention much to the story. Like, I was paying attention a little bit on this gameplay, but there were moments where I found myself kind of drifting off, wondering, like, of other things, just thinking about other things, and I just kind of forget what we're talking about sometimes, but I don't know. I have been playing for a very long time, but Genshin kind of is falling down for me. With its story, mainly because it seems to be taking forever. I think we're getting to the 5th nation now, which is very exciting actually. Okay, so new content is obviously very exciting, but like when it comes to the story, like the main storyline of what's actually happening here, I want to get down to the nitty-gritty. That's what I want to do. I want to know what's going to happen with the story, but at the same time, I'm also very afraid that we're probably never going to get to that part because I've heard of other games that continue their story and they just keep going and going and going. Like Final Fantasy XIV, I played that game like almost 10 years ago. Oh, no, not 10 years ago. Yeah. Well, fuck, I don't remember. It's been a very long time, but that game is still going with its fucking story. So, like... It wouldn't surprise me if Genshin does this shit too, where they're just dragging it out, dude. And I don't know. I feel discouraged because I eventually want to get to the end of a story, but that may never be the case with this game. So, But yeah, I'm gonna head to bed, man. I'm tired. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I got work tomorrow. I got another fucking 10-hour shift. So I will see y'all for the next one. As always, y'all take care, alright? Laters.